Hello everybody and welcome back to how to build. This time I'm going to show you how to build a house. Now for starters off, I used cobblestone just was one layer thick and made some about 3 or 4 random shapes on the ground, and that's just basically going to be where the rooms are going to be. I then made the floor out of wood, just not like cut up wood, just the raw wood, placing one way than the other and then one way than the other to give it that like nice pattern. I then started to build these wooden struts on every corner of the rooms, and that just makes it look more old of a building. And then I built a fireplace. Now when you're building a fireplace, you've got to think, right, don't want this building to burn down, so if you give like 1 or 2 blocks of stone or anything that can burn, that should be safe. And you have to make sure you leave somewhere where there's smoke to go as well. I then built a wooden wall around on top of the cobblestone, and when you have these floor a different block and then a different block for the rest of the wall, that just gives it a nice look to the eye. So when I came inside to design the inside of the house, I thought, right, I want something nice and bright and colourful that stands out. So I used a nice big bright blue carpet against a dark background with light sofas. What I used to do the sofas, I used steps, and then just because when you feature a step you can have them slightly turned. I used that as like the armrests. I did the same in the corner, and for the tables I used pistons upside down with a redstone torch, so that just allowed me to have tables that looked quite nice, and then instead of having the fence and then a pressure plate on top, that's another method you can do. So when I came to the bottom of the house, I just used cobblestone steps just to bring the bottom out by 1. It just gives the house a bit more texture, and the same with the windows, it gave them like a little roof above them with fences coming down from the bottom, and that just gave it a bit more depth and made everything look a lot nicer. So when I was building the roofs, I wanted to give it a lighter colour so the roof stood out a lot more. Now when I was building the roofs, I kind of built 2 triangles at either side of the houses, and then just built across with steps. And that's basically what you do with the roofs, you just keep building across up the like triangles you built at either side of the buildings. And even when you come to corners, you kind of get so far, and you'll see how they come together when you start building the rest of the roof. So that's what I kind of did with this one. Now with the top windows, I did exactly the same what I did with the bottom windows. I just made like a little lead with the flower bed in, and I did this by putting a bit of dirt, and then I put trapdoors on the side, and then half slab underneath it to look like the dirt's hovering there. And I just put flowers in it, just gives that finishing touch and different colours to the building as well. That's one of the key things to building as well. And you've got to make sure you have things around the house as well, so your eyes are just like, oh look, house, you know, you kind of have things around the house. It just kind of blends it all in with what's around it. Now on the house I put leaves to make it look like ivy is growing all over the house, and that just kind of made it that old look to the house, and it's been there for quite a while. And that is just about it for building a really nice house. So thank you for watching everyone, and I'll see you next time. I don't know what I'll be doing, I'll probably be building a modern house. Thank you for watching, and bye bye.